Welcome. Driving while suspended and driving while revoked cases in Raymore, Missouri. Today this video teaches you how to avoid the conviction, avoid it being on your criminal record and on your driving record, avoid a 48-hour minimum jail sentence, save money, save time, and save inconvenience. Driving while suspended and driving while revoked citations are the second most serious ticket you can get in Raymore, Missouri. A lot of people don't understand that. That's because there are several issues. Number one, cost. They're the second most costly citation you can get other than DWI. Secondly, the statute mandates a minimum jail sentence for certain people, a large portion of the people. People don't realize that. Third, it's a 12-point offense, meaning it is a suspension or revocation of your driver's license. You can't just plead guilty and get convicted of it. And next, it is a felony after you have a certain number of convictions. The important part about Raymore, Missouri is it becomes a fixable problem in this jurisdiction. You can fix it here. Whereas if you get a ticket from a state highway patrol trooper, it is more difficult to fix. I'm Matt Hamilton, and in this video, we address how to manage and how to alleviate your risks. Driving while suspended are not a intuitive ticket as far as the elements to get it. Let me explain. People think that driving while suspended means driving, and it doesn't. The definition under the Missouri statute does not distinguish between being suspended and being revoked. It is part of the same sentence in the statute. The second issue is you don't actually have to be driving your vehicle. The statute indicates that you have to be operating the vehicle, and that statute defines it. Operating under the statute means having actual physical control over the vehicle. Actual physical control does not require it moving down the street. Actual physical control does not require it even being on. If you've got the keys and you're inside the vehicle, you have actual physical control, you're operating it, and you can receive this ticket. That is not a defense. But however, there is a defense people don't anticipate, and that's the second element. Driving while suspended has to be driving on a city street, a county road, or a state highway. So if you're on private property, if you're in a farm or in your backyard, you're not driving while suspended. Another thing that people don't anticipate is that there has been a change in the law. If you have not committed any offense in Missouri, however, you are suspended in any other state, even though you haven't had a problem in Missouri, you can still be guilty of driving while suspended or revoked in Missouri. And that's because the statute indicates if you're suspended or revoked in Missouri or any other state. That's different than it used to be. One of the things that people most commonly indicate as a defense actually hurts them, and that is that they did not know that they were suspended, they did not know that they were revoked. That is not a defense, and indeed it's brought up so often it frequently irritates the judges and the prosecutors. So do not bring that up. It's not going to help you. Ignorance of your suspension is not a defense. However, that means you still can solve the problem. I'd recommend that you call an attorney that regularly practices in Raymore, Missouri, and they will be able to manage this risk. It's not going to cost you any more in the long run, so it would be in your best interest to have a professional that regularly practices in this area, managing it from the start. It can be kept off your criminal record, it can be off your driving record. You can avoid the jail time and reduce your costs. The first thing that attorney is going to do is try to reinstate your license. You may think that you're not eligible, but an attorney can take steps that you would not anticipate to reduce your risk. They can get you a restricted driver's license, they can get you a hardship license, they can appeal to the circuit court, or even the Department of Revenue Driver's License Bureau. If you can get reinstated, you may not even have to show up for court, and it simply becomes a money matter of getting it taken care of. Let's presume you have a harder problem. Say you have a child support issue, or you have a 5-year or a 10-year denial. Well, in that case, the prosecuting attorney in Raymore, Missouri, may not even negotiate with you, and you may have to go straight to Judge Nigro. In that case, it's going to be especially important for us to create a strategy from the beginning. You have virtues, which we are going to want to accentuate those. And you have vices, which we're going to want to manage and alleviate. And that may take months to actually implement our strategy. So the sooner you call, the sooner we'll be able to start taking care of the process. That is driving while suspended in Raymore, Missouri. If you have additional problems or additional information that you want to seek out, come to our website. Look for additional details that will apply to your particular case. And in addition, I want you to call me at my office. There may be issues that pertain to you, some facts in your case, that we don't anticipate in this video. Well, that's Raymore driving while suspended and driving while revoked. I'm Matt Hamilton. Thank you for joining me.